So I want to tell you a story about my ex named Jason, who was the love of my 20s. And I'm allowed to say that now because I'm turning 30 on Monday. I know, sunscreen. So this is a story about when I was going to meet Jason's friends for the first time. So we went to different colleges. He was a year older than me, and I was going to meet all of his college friends this one night on this weekend. Now, for all of the men in the room, I'm going to explain this to you because women already understand the pressure in meeting your boyfriend's friends, right? So you have to simultaneously be cooler than everybody he's ever dated. You have to be non-threatening. So you have to, get along with his guy friends, but not get along with his guy friends. It's a lot of pressure. And furthermore, I had done a little bit of Facebook stalking. Not a lot, but enough to know that his ex-girlfriend was part of the friend group. Not just part of the friend group, but like bridesmaid-worthy part of the friend group. So I had to go in there and be like, I'm cooler than your best friend. Anyway, we had been together a couple of months at this point. I was really serious about this guy. He was really serious about me. So I took meeting his friends rather seriously. So a couple of days beforehand, I go to the mall and I pick out a dress that makes my hair look fantastic. Assets, girls, assets. And I spend about an hour and a half getting ready, which is signal to everybody in the room. Everybody knows what that means. That means I care and I need a compliment, thank you. So I get out of the bathroom and I'm feeling great about myself. I'm like, this is gonna be fantastic. I'm gonna go there. I slightly Facebook stalked all of the people I was about to meet. I knew CrossFit girl, bakery girl, knitting girl. I knew all of them, and I was gonna go there and I was gonna be charming, but not too charming. I was gonna be hilarious, but not too hilarious. And I was gonna leave a really good impression because I was really serious about this guy. So we go to the bar. I meet CrossFit, I meet knitting girl, I meet baker girl, and I'm doing my very best to just kind of be like understated awesome. Which is my field house, come to think of it. He's off with his friends, he's getting his drink on, he's getting his multiple drink on, and I'm talking to the girlfriends, and I'm like, okay, this is gonna be good. All of the reports back to bridesmaid, ex-girlfriend, it's gonna be like, oh my God, she's really awesome. You should totally hate her. And that's when CrossFit looks at me and goes, I think you're being signaled. So I look back at Jason, my ex, and he's doing one of these. He's like, babe, 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 babe. So I do my very best impression of, yes, darling, and I walk over to him, and he puts his big drunken arm around me, and he kisses my head, and I'm like, oh God, what's about to happen? And he goes, hi. Do you see that redhead? Right? And it's like one of those like slow motion exchanges where I'm like, what's about to happen? Wouldn't it be hot? If we took her home and you and her had sex with me, but don't worry, I'll still love you after. But thank God he said this quiet enough for not the entire bar to hear. Oh, wait, that's not what happened. What happened is all of the girls who I was trying to impress and all of the guys who already knew not to be impressed by him were suddenly like, oh shit, what do we say? Because he is now proposing a threesome with his girlfriend that we're just meeting right now. So I'm like, oh my God, be cool, but not too cool, but be cool but self-respecting. I don't even know what that is. They don't do this on TV. How am I supposed to know how to react right now? So I was like, you're drunk. And he's like, no, I'm not. But wouldn't it be hot if we go talk to her? By the way, this is not a very big bar. She knows full well that we're talking about her. It's mortifying. I have no idea how to recover. I'm 23 years old at this point. And so all I know to do is just be kind of a little embarrassed, but also like, oh, he's just playing. And then we duck out gracefully. But that's, of course, where it stops, right? No, absolutely not. He is off the cliff. He is talking constantly on the way back to the car for all of the people to hear. This is not 1 a.m. This is 10:30 at night in Manayunk. There's something of a, babe, no. Wouldn't it be hot, though, if we went and we got this girl and we brought her back to your apartment and you guys I don't even have to participate. I just want to watch. Wouldn't that be hot? But don't worry. I'd still love you after. I am not responding at this point. I just need to get him back to my Honda Civic. I get him back to my apartment, put him to sleep, and then I'm doing the thing where you're downstairs and you can't sleep and you're pacing and you're just like, I need to map out exactly what I'm going to say to him in the morning because it needs to be like Meryl Streep epic. It needs to be like, you hurt me and you disrespected me and I bought a dress for that and there was no way that I was going to be able to impress your friends and how am I ever supposed to face them again? And I get really worked up, but I map it all out. And then I finally go to sleep, and in the morning, we wake up, and he's hugging me, and I'm like, no. I need to talk to you. That was disgraceful last night. I'm mortified. And I don't know how I'm going to recover from that. And I'm unloading, and I'm telling him how he hurt my feelings, and I'm telling him how he like conjured up insecurities that were like, I was ugly in high school, and it was just like everything. And I'm looking at him, and I see his beautiful face just drop. And it's guilt, and it's shame, and he looks at me, and I finally finished talking, and I look at him, and I'm like, what's the response gonna be? And he looks at me, and he goes, I'm sorry, I don't remember any of that. Oh, you don't remember any of that. That's marvelous. So it's this huge deflation. I'm like, I don't know what to do now because this is something that's pivotal to me in our relationship and I feel awful and I just sit down on my bed and head in my hands, don't know how to react. And he creeps up behind me very tenderly, and he puts his arms around me, and he kisses my neck, and he goes, it would have been really hot, though. Thank you.